Doing the thing again. Hello, I'm Charlie, and that is Paul. And today
Not Charlie.
I have something that I want to bring up because I don't remember this happening. I don't remember it happening at the time, but then later on in life, this became like a thing that I feel like everybody in the Chicagoland area like knew about.
You lost your virginity. Is that it? You don't remember when it happened?
I blacked out. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. Yeah, it's like I can say it, but I'm not proud of it, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah.
Thanks for interrupting for that stupid joke. Fuck, I lost it. Okay, so this did happen in 2006. Were you in Illinois yet, or when did you come to?
No, we were in Germany still. Yeah.
Okay. So when did you come these United States?
2010 is when we returned to the beautiful United States of America.
Okay. 2010. Okay. So my shit's running really slow right now. Am I coming through okay?
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay. Cool. All right. So in 2006 at the Chicago O'Hare Airport, there was a UFO sighting. Fuck. Am I frozen?
No. Well, you're frozen, but I can hear you. Yes. Yes.
That's so annoying. See, we start talking about UFOs, my shit starts going.
Yeah. It's because the government is now listening.
The government is in on this.
Yeah.
2006 at O'Hare, there was a UFO sighting from like all the people in the terminals seeing it over. What's that? What's the thing that the like command tower thing?
The
You know
air traffic control tower, right? Big
yeah,
brain.
Yeah. So there was a strange disc-shaped object, and it was filmed flying through the skies above Chicago. I'm on, what is this? Mirror.co.uk. Can you verify that this is a reliable source? Or no?
That I cannot. The Mirror. The Mirror is, I think it's a newspaper in the UK.
Okay. So I want to talk to you about this because this is one of those things where, oh, Jesus Christ. High memory.
Okay, it's a tabloid. The Daily Mirror is a British national daily tabloid.
Okay, then I will find a better source. But this is like a well-known thing. Have you heard of this before?
I haven't heard of this specifically, but I do know that O'Hare is a hotspot for UFO sightings and activity. So lots of stuff happening at O'Hare.
Okay, so basically, while this my shit is all hooked up right now, so while this is exiting out and I'm reloading, basically what happened was everybody in this terminal saw this UFO, and I'm paraphrasing all of this. We'll get to a real thing in a minute here, but everybody in the terminal saw this UFO. There's a bunch of people, a bunch of statements from people within traveling. Mm-hmm. They saw it hovering over this the thing that you said, the big tower, and
air traffic control
there.
Tower. Got it.
Yeah, I'm the broker boy, and and within like a second, it like broke through the clouds and made like a, cut a hole through the clouds of the things that were there, and everybody was like, "What the fuck was that?" But multiple.
So it was one of those like cartoon things where you run really fast through a wall and it's the outline of your body. It was one of those, except with the UFO shape.
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
So it came out later that obviously and this is 2006, where the world was at a very different place with UFOs, I feel, as far as, files being released and all that good stuff. Mm-hmm. And the government basically admitting that there are UFOs, but we just don't know, or now they're UAPs. But basically the government said this was a weather phenomenon and nothing more. So how do you
Yeah.
feel about a group of people? I would guess, and we'll get the correct numbers, but before I look at the numbers, what of the information I brought to you, what do you feel like this is? Do you feel like a bunch of people banded together in 2006 while they're waiting? They don't know each other, and they say, hey, let's do this. Let's really fuck with the whole world and say, we saw this thing collectively. Well, the government says, nope, it was a weather phenomenon that nothing we've seen before. Where do you stand with the information given right now? I know
Well,
you don't like to speculate, but speculate.
I don't think that those I don't think the broker boy says, I don't think that those are the only two choices, right? It could be lots of people saw something and they just don't know what they saw, right? I don't think it has to be people got together and said, hey, let's fuck everybody up and say we saw a UFO. People saw something, right? What that something was, could it have been some unexplained weather phenomena? Sure. Could it have been an actual chariot of the gods? Sure. Could it have been a truly unexplained thing that we don't know what it was, or an optical illusion, or any of those things? Sure. But is there really evidence of a UFO? People see things all the time, and people are notoriously stupid, Charlie. You know that people are
I do know that.
stupid, right?
But I don't think it's like, it's hard to say that these people are stupid when a bunch of these people saw this at the same time.
They saw something, right? But can like, how close was it? How far was it? When things are far away, it's really hard to determine what they are. And if something is moving at a high rate of speed, could it have just been a frisbee at a weird angle? You know, probably not, but could it?
Okay, so this is stupid. This is the January 1st of 2007. In November, a gray metallic saucer-like object was spotted hovering above Chicago's O'Hare International Airport. As many of 12 United Airlines employees spotted the object. Oh, I thought it was more than that. So employees spotted the object and filed reports with United. Officials at the airline say they have no knowledge of the incident, and the Federal Aviation Administration is not investigating. That's all that's written. That was an NPR thing, and that was the whole fucking thing.
So okay. It's a big nothing is what you're saying now, Charlie.
Well, I was under the impression, I feel like I remember seeing like people actually, like passengers seeing this. I don't remember it just being this. So maybe I'm false remembering here, but okay.
More evidence that people are stupid is what I would say right now.
But I mean, you can't just say that they're stupid because they saw something. They're not saying, hey, a little green man was in the window waving at us. If you saw this with, say you have a bunch of, or, a dozen other coworkers who you think are mildly stupid, but you saw this with these other stupid people, you can't be like, oh, they were stupid because I saw the same thing.
I think where I come down on that is, what's stupid to me is definitively stating that it was something. This is what it was, right? It was definitely aliens. When I don't, it could have been, but it also might not have been. But if you definitively say that it's something, then yes, I think the broker boy himself, think that you're stupid.
Okay. Here, this is from NBC. In what year was this? The same day, January 1st, 2007. Federal officials say it was probably just some weird weather phenomenon, but a group of United Airline employees swear they saw a mysterious saucer-shaped craft hovering over O'Hare Airport last fall. The workers, some of them pilots, said the object didn't have lights and hovered over an airport terminal before shooting up through the clouds. According to a report in Monday's blah, blah, blah. The Federal Aviation Administration acknowledged that a United supervisor had called the control tower at O'Hare asking if anyone had spotted a spinning disc-shaped object. But the controllers didn't see anything, and a preliminary check of radar found nothing out of the ordinary.
There you go.
Just weather? Our theory is that it was a weather phenomenon, Corey said. That night was a perfect atmospheric condition in terms of low cloud ceiling and a lot of airport lights. When the lights shine into the clouds, sometimes you can see funny things. But doesn't that, I mean, I'm not trying to be like Mr. Conspiracy here,
But
but here I go. Tinfoil hat. Doesn't that just seem like you can see funny things every once in a while?
right, I think you can, but the way that things are framed is what annoys me. It's mysterious. Well, I mean, it's
It is
unexplained.
mysterious.
But it's not mysterious. It's not a mystery. We just don't know what it is. It's not something to be solved. And also, it was at night. Of course, it was at night. And people at weird angles seeing something at night, because the people who had a good view of the whole area saw nothing. So what does that tell you?
Okay, I want to find what was this? United, right? Is that what I said?
You're
United Airlines. Hello? Can you see me now? Hey. Okay. I think it's whenever I go over to this tab. United Airlines employee. How would you say? Witness UFO 2000.
UFO, yeah.
Let's see. Let's see if there's like a. I want to see if there's like an interview with these people. Of course, I go right to the History Channel, which the History Channel now is just Conspiracy Theory Channel.
It's not. It's nothing to do with history. Although they might find the Oak Island treasure sometime soon. I'm led to believe.
Dude, that is the dumbest show of all time. I can't, dude. The fact that they keep up. Hey, man, keep looking for it. Here's a bunch of money to do this.
It's like 10 years of we're definitely going to find it next.
All right. Okay, I'm back on Wikipedia for this. I can't find anything, and I don't want to sit in lull for this for the episode. But it's saying everything pretty much from the last thing I read.
There's nothing.
Let's see.
It's a big non-story, Charles.
The National Aviation Reporting Center on I don't know how to say that word. Anomalous, anomalous phenomena, published a 155-page report on the sighting, and has called for a government inquiry and improved energy sensing technologies. Anytime an airborne object can hover for several minutes over a busy airport, not be registered on radar or seen visually from the control center or tower, constitutes a potential threat to flight safety. Your thoughts?
So here's how we get our crazy conspiracy in front of people.
Now you're frozen.
How are you going to get your wall built in Mexico? Claim that there's a danger of immigrants coming over. How am I going to get an investigation into a thing that happened once and has never theoretically happened again, or at least not been cited? Let's claim public safety.
So you think this is a political thing, political move?
No, it's not necessarily a political thing, but that's how you get people riled up, right? You get people like, oh my God, it's unsafe to fly now because of this thing that 12 people saw from the ground. It has to be super dangerous.
I'm just saying, man, if this was me, I would never shut up about it, to be quite honest. That's what makes me weary, that I haven't seen anything about the people who did see it. I can't find. I'm obviously limited time here, but I haven't found anything, and it drives me nuts.
Because there isn't any. Right? They can say what they've already said 1,000 times, which is we were on the ground at a disadvantageous viewing angle, saw something hover. It had no lights, but it definitely was saucer shaped. And it was mysterious. Let's use all the keywords. And then it shot up through the atmosphere.
But
no one else saw it, and it didn't register on any instruments that we have, blah, 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 blah.
But the thing that drives me crazy is it had to be just a weather phenomenon. Who cares? I don't
think anyone was saying it has to be.
Not has to be, but they're saying it must have been.
Right. So it could have been, right? So I would argue it could have been, and it could have been aliens, but it could have, there are lots of potential explanations.
I think that you think that I'm I'm like, it's gotta be aliens, man. Which obviously I'm into that kind of thing. And if it is aliens, then fucking that's crazy. But there's no way of us ever knowing. But the fact that it's like they say it's a weather thing when these people clearly, and obviously I'm trusting these people I've never met, but it's a saucer-like thing, and they're saying it's a weather thing. That just doesn't work for me. You know
all of the witnesses are super into meth also.
Yes, I'm sure United Airlines hires meth addicts right as soon as they apply. Oh, you do meth? Cool. This will work nicely when UFOs are spotted. So do you see where my argument is here? Yeah, I'm not necessarily saying, hey, here they are. They're coming to fuck us in Chicago. I'm 16. So
no.
That's the age of consent on Mars, apparently. But that's my main thing is it drives me crazy that it's just like, it's nothing. We're not going to investigate it. And then let's move on.
I don't disagree with you, but my point is there's no story. There's nothing to investigate, right? There's just some eyewitnesses say that this thing happened. Okay. But there's no actual evidence of it.
And that's why anytime an airborne object can hover over several minutes over a busy airport and not be registered on radar or seen visually from the control tower constitutes a potential threat to flight safety.
Anytime 12 people, all right, so is that the threshold? 12 people say that this happened. So if it's more than 10, then you have to do something about it. Or if it's less than 4, then you don't,
Okay, that's fair.
So then one person could say, no, I saw this. There's definitely a danger.
The next thing we're going to go over is the Arizona sighting. Okay. Are you familiar with that?
Sure. And I've had people on my show who saw it.
Really?
Yep.
Who saw it?
The band, I can't remember the band off the top of my head now. And of course I should, but I will have that for next episode. Okay, for sure.
So we'll talk about that because what was there, like several hundred people saw that, right?
Yeah, there were many, many more people, like Arizona Lights in the Sky, for sure.
Are you saying that this is more legitimate than what I brought you today?
Yes. What you brought me today was pure garbage, and any serious-minded person would not consider it for even more than 3 seconds.
I feel like that's very, very, you're shrugging it off. I feel like this isn't that. What's the one guy, me and Sterling were talking about him, the guy he lives in like Hinsdale, the guy, they made a movie over him. He was abducted by aliens and they probed him and stuff like that.
Yeah. Travis Walton.
Okay. So it's not Travis Walton.
Right.
This is 12 times the amount of people of Travis Walton, and nobody got prodded as far as we know, because they're not saying anything. Yeah, that's what my whole thing is. I don't think.
And I agree with you that they're not saying anything. Therefore, we shouldn't do anything about it.
But at the beginning of this episode, you talked about how shit happens at O'Hare all the time, unidentifiable shit. So all of those people are insane. We shouldn't delve into it whatsoever.
Insane, because I don't want to make light of mental illness. They're stupid. There's a difference.
Oh my God. Oh man, I'm going to fly United every single time now. I'm going to start working for United.
Oh my God, that would be the best.
Every day I'm just like, I've worked 60 years here at United. I haven't seen shit. Paul was right. I'm just saying, man. All right. I guess we're not going to come to I feel like we did come to a common ground somewhat, as far as I'm not Mr. like, it's got to be aliens, but I do feel like there is somewhat of validity in what these 12 people saw together, rather than just one fucking weirdo who, lives in Hinsdale and gets probed by aliens every once in a while.
So I agree with you with that. I think it certainly could be something, right? But there's not enough information to do anything about it. That's my point.
But they didn't do anything about it, is what I'm saying.
And they shouldn't, because it's dumb.
Right. Well, when the alien race comes over and they start at O'Hare, I cannot wait to fucking call you and be like, should have listened to those 12 people. Should have fucking gone into some research about it.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, if you want to be able to say, I told you so, then this will be your big opportunity. Yes.
Yeah, when the alien race takes over the entire Earth and I get to call you, I don't even care that I'm about to die or be enslaved for, whatever. I just can't wait. I hope my phone plan stays just as I told your ass.
Yeah.
That's going to be me, dude.
And then you get probed.
That's fine. At least I'll be right. All right.
Great.
Okay. So, last thing of the episode. This is what we're going to do for the next time we get together.
Yep.
We are going to spin a wheel. I have 3 records and you have 3 records.
Yep.
We are going to review them together and see what, actually, hold on. Let me see what the name of the one record is. We'll see. We'll just see. So I asked you to do 3 records.
Yep.
Here, let me pull this up real quick and we can type them in together.
Sounds good. I'm excited.
Yeah, this will be, you give me your first one here and I will type it up.
My first one is, so these are all going to be from Cat Zulu, all from my label, because they're the best records you could possibly ever purchase. I'm all sold out of Radar records, by the way, Radar Waves records. So that's why I can say this confidently that these are the best records in existence right now.
All right.
First one is Dance Humans by Garage League.
Dance Humans. I did not do local bands. I thought we were going to do, I thought you were going to give me Marillion, not Verillion. I always say Verillion. So now I feel like a douchebag who didn't do local bands.
Well, it'll be a nice mix of local bands and
not
names.
So local. Okay.
Yeah.
So in that case, my next one is going to be Flux by Poppy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Still on that Poppy kick, are you?
This record, it's a 9-song record, and I think, yeah, I won't say anything more, if we land on it. But
okay.
Yeah. All right, give me your next one.
Next one is This Is Landing by.
This Is Landing by.
Yeah. Do you remember his name?
No.
Awkward.
What is it?
His name is David Rokas.
Oh, Jesus. Right. Okay. Dave. Sorry, Dave. I forgot that.
Love it.
What a dick. You really put me on the spot here. I just want to put that out there.
That could not have worked out better. That was great.
I have the fucking record. All right. We're going to do Whatever Happened to PJ Souls.
Okay.
By Local H.
Okay.
Just write PJ. And this is, it's not on Spotify, so you have to go on YouTube to listen to it. Sorry, sucker.
Boo.
Okay.
And my last one is Line Up by Johnny and the Razor Blades.
Johnny Razor Blades.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then the last one I have is Life in Color by Mika. Are you familiar with Mika? I think
I am not familiar with Mika. So
he's from Europe.
I'm surprised you didn't have Turnstile on there.
You think I'm a big Turnstile guy?
I feel like Turnstile would be the kind of thing you listen to.
I like them, but I don't. It's not like I don't love them.
Okay.
I think they're good. I saw them this past summer, and they were very solid. But yeah, really good band,
right.
I would say. All right, you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
All right, here we go.
Wow, it's so fast.
Very quick.
There we go. Mika.
Life in Color by Mika. So this is for sure the poppiest record on this. And Dave Rokas is on this list.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, it's very, it's like, I think it's from, actually, this goes in, I think it's either from 2006 or 2007. So aliens were taking us away.
So this is what your 16-year-old self was listening to?
This is kind of an outlier of what I would listen to back then,
Okay.
but I think he's an incredible songwriter, especially at this time. This is his debut album too, so it was like,
Oh,
what
it's
the
a
fuck is
he.
this?
I thought that was for sure a she.
No, it's a dude. He's very. I won't say anything. I want you to listen to it, but
Yeah.
but
Cool.
yes. Thank you for listening to me and Paul bitch at each other about UFOs today.
Yeah.
If you want to tag along and see how everyone feels or how Paul feels about this record that we're about to review, listen next week for our review of Mika, his record from 2006 or so. I want to say 07. Life in Color by Mika. All right. You want to hear all these episodes a week, maybe 2 weeks ahead of time, go to patreon.com/CHALLZ and you will hear these early and you might get even a little bit more. All right.
It's quite a deal, everyone. You should definitely check it out.
It is. And we'll hear you next time.
Peace.
Remix real quick. I'm back here to say that it's not Life in Color or whatever the fuck I said earlier. I had a what was it? I had a Mandela effect, which is totally real and not fake. The UFO was here. It's called Life in Cartoon Motion by Mika. Mika. Cartoon Motion, not just regular color. Thanks.